Welcome, everyone. Charles and Martina here again. Today, we want to talk about phase 4, the final phase of studying with Namas Youniversity or Spiritual University. And this is the phase where you become self-directed, standing fully on your two spiritual feet, connected, knowing exactly what is yours to contribute and with whom to work in higher dimensions. Charles, would you please be so kind to guide us through the steps that are left before we exchange some experience of how life was like before at Namas University?
Yes, definitely. Welcome, everyone. And this is the fun part, like I said last time. This is where you are self-directing your learning. This period may last between 12 to 24 months, depending on the student. It's never an end to learning, but it's just this phase that allows you to contribute to the new earth, developing skills that allows you to participate with Amaya, the Shambhala Council, and all that is good around our new world that we're creating. So this part is where we conduct the individual project depending on our interest and the skills that we want to develop. This is where you gain the trust and confidence in yourself and hone in the skills that you need if you want to heal, if you want to do Akashic record, telepathy, arts, whatever you have picked up and your soul agrees that this is how you are going to contribute to the new earth. This is where you do your independent learning. You are attached to a co-teacher who helps you one-on-one, depending on the number of students that they have as a load. But you get the specialized attention that you need and be able to develop transferable skills that you could use to serve others within this new method of being independent and soul-led, which is a completely new thing. You're not waiting for anyone to tell you what to do, where to go, or how to serve. You have those inbuilt through your soul because you're communicating with your soul. You're able to be directed. You'll be able to embrace personal learning and continue to improve and develop your skills. You may, at this point, want to branch out and do your own thing, or if you are so called and inclined, may want to work with Namas University, Shambhala Unity Council, but your soul will be the driver at this point. So, Martina, it would be nice to give them some examples of how you came up to being able to serve as you serve currently. So I'll toss it back to you.
So, as probably all in our age, we had a couple of decades where we struggled on our own, let's put it that way, jumping on every opportunity to learn something, either through books or techniques or people who guided us. With me, it's really took off after the beginning of the shift going through the fifth dimension, the early phase, where during a live show on spiritual development in Las Vegas, I was connected to a small group of people. And they took me under their wings. They were from different countries across the world, worked together. And for the next 6 years, I participated in silent, either in online energy work, where we connected through an online medium, and then did energy work on Earth where it was needed, or on site, either in Europe or in the United States. During these 6 years, basically, I learned the ropes. First watching, observing how they did that. They talked to Shambhala teachers. I was in awe. And at one point, then Yosha started talking through me, and I was, what? Me? I needed these 6 years. After these 6 years, I felt, okay, I know what is mine, but I still needed an awful lot of learning. Also technical skills, which we would call 3D. So one of the missions was to write the Chronicles of SANAT KUMARA. Yeah, that's a novel. Serious. Did I write a novel until then? No. So I had to learn that. But I also learned that there were frictions in this group. And there were members who put high dimensional beings on a pedestal. Whereas in my interaction with them, save one, that was never the case. And that was a huge learning in itself. They treat us as equals. We have just a less broad consciousness abilities living in a third dimensional body. But they are brothers and sisters. They are not better. Charles, how was your introduction to it?
Well, mine lasted a lifetime, and I would say from birth, there was something unique about being connected to the spiritual sides of things. I had to learn the 3D type, and coming up through religion was very interested in that area. Spent many years, and as I continued to develop, I was fortunate to be connected with off-earth allies who were teaching a school, and I participated in that spiritual school. So part of my training was both on the etheric realms and also on the physical realm. But everything was synchronicity that has brought me within the Namas Youniversity and working with Shambhala Unity Council, which has also enhanced my skills, allowing me to do what I do right now. So it's a long story, but what I gained from it, like you said, Martina, is being someone who's widely read about all the religions of what we had in our 3D world, and also understand in myself the transition that is needed to discard a lot of the junk that we picked up along the way. Will be uniquely available to help students who may be struggling with the same issues and have the confidence to stand on their own 2 feet, like you said. We are all equals, and what used to pass as gods are just human beings or people from different civilizations, and we have no need to be making ourselves less than. We can contribute as equals. It's only that we are focused on the material and they're not on the material level. You know, they have the same foibles like everyone else, and it'll be nice when all the fear and all the differences are dissolved so we can communicate with our brothers from any part of the universe without having any reservations. And that's what we hope to accomplish by allowing everybody to connect with their soul and recognize that they too are equally God, as any God out there is God, to stand on their own 2 feet. So that's something we look forward to communicating to all the students, Martina.
And really, what I'm looking forward is as many as possible graduating, saying, I know now who I am. I know it's mine to do. What I still need to learn, and then interacting with others in the community and seeing what we can pull off together.
Without ego and having a common mission, it becomes very easy to contribute our best so that we can create a beautiful new world.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone.
With that said, we have to let you in on a secret. The purpose of the Ambassador of Light podcast will change as of now. So we have invited you now to join Namas University. The Namas University lessons will continue focusing on individual skill improvement. So you get tips on how to develop, even if you don't want to join Namas University and continue as a spiritual, say, part-timer. But the AoL podcast now is charged with the duty to inform you about potential geopolitical and societal shifts on Earth. We can't say that this will happen. We can give a likelihood of certain developments. And the future conversations Charles and I will have are going around these changes within continents, between continents, in countries, and between countries. So everybody from around the world who's interested in that, join us.
Join us as we go through the transition years.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
See you. Bye-bye.